Raven's Nachtmusik is on the air.
Next up, we have our awesome interview with Jordan from Final Drive. Say hi to everybody, Jordan.
Yeah, hello, everyone. Thanks for having me. Really appreciate it.
Oh, not a problem at all. First thing I'd like for you to do here is give us a little bit of background. Introduce yourself and give us a little bit of background on Final Drive.
Yeah, let's do it. So I'm Jordan. I'm the vocalist for the band Final Drive. We're a Southern groove thrash metal band. We're based out of St. Louis, Missouri. We just had a brand new record come out, which I'm pretty excited about. It's called Dig Deeper. Came out February 3rd, so it's totally fresh, brand new, barely out a month, I guess, yesterday. We tour pretty much all year around the United States. We're branching into Canada a little bit, and we hope to get overseas soon. The band's been around for a long time. I think we first established the band in like 2002. So it's been a long history, but in the last 3 to 4 years, we've really been able to focus everything and produce the music that we want and get out on the road and play these shows every night. And that's really what we are. We're just out here, grassroots, heavy metal band, doing it on the streets, you know?
Sounds awesome, Jordan. What are your what kind of bands did you listen to get your what do you call that, your sound and stuff? You know, what bands do you listen to get your sound?
Oh, there you go. Like kind of influences and that kind of thing.
Influences, yes, that's the word.
Awesome. I'm glad you bring that up because I got a little promotional thing for everyone to know about. If anybody out there is on Spotify, go find Final Drive on Spotify because we just put together a really kick-ass playlist that has all our music on there that we're influenced by and inspired by. So Nathan and I were actually driving yesterday, and we added a few more songs to it. So yeah, just find Final Drive on Spotify, and you'll see our influences playlist. It's got about 40 songs on there by now, but it's fresh in my mind, so I can tell you. So lately we listen to all kinds of stuff, but in the early days, like when we were growing up and listening to music and becoming musicians, we were all influenced by Pantera. Each one of us have probably a unique story to tell about being influenced by that band. So that's one that kind of carries the test of time for us.
That's one of my husband's favorite bands.
Yeah, I mean, it's we like to feel like this is. I'm going to say this as humbly as possible. We like to think that we're trying to carry that torch because we don't see a lot of that style happening in heavy metal. So, I mean, that's why we kind of coined the phrase Southern groove thrash metal, because that's what it is. It's kind of like this groovy, thrashy, it's kind of Southern element. And there's not a whole lot of bands doing that. So we kind of keeping that torch burning hot, you know what I mean?
That's totally awesome.
But yeah, I mean, tip of the iceberg is Pantera, and it gets crazy from there.
Well, that's always fun. I mean, craziness, it's got to be crazy or it gets boring.
I tell you, I feel like I tell this story probably every day, but it's so cool because our drummer, he's in his early 20s, I think 24, 25, something like that. And some of the cool stuff he listens to is like crazy shit from the 80s. He listens to like I wear my sunglasses at night and Kenny Loggins and
That's
just
awesome.
Crazy shit. And he wasn't even alive when it came out, which is even cooler. So the spectrum is wide in our camp, that's for sure.
Well, that's totally cool. Well, first thing what I want to do here is play a song from the new album here. I want to play I want to play This Is How. So can you tell us a little bit about that song?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. That song is the title or the first track on the album. It was the first song that we collaborated with our producer on that. We had just met Charlie Belmore. He's an East Coast guy who works with Jamie Josta from Hatebreed and Kingdom of Sorrow, those guys from Crowbar. So we met him and we got a great vibe off of each other, and we thought we'd test the waters with his producing ability with our music, because we thought he could see the vision of our band really well. So This Is How, we went out to Connecticut and recorded that song in his brother's studio. One of the best experiences in a studio, very quick, very efficient. And when we walked out that day, we had This Is How, and it started the step towards finishing Dig Deeper. So it was a great collaborative tune, and I guess it speaks for itself at this point, but go ahead and spin that bad boy.
Cool. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and listen to Dig Deeper by Final Drive, and then we'll have some more from Jordan. Enjoy.
That's right.
All right, that was This Is How by Final Drive off the Dig Deeper new album. Sorry I announced that. Jordan and my hubby kind of fixed that for us. So Jordan, I do have another question.
You totally nailed it that time, so we're all good.
Awesomeness. Okay, so you said this album just came out, and you said you're trying to get out there as much as you can, and we were talking while the music was playing. I asked you about the Whiskey Warehouse here in Mansfield. Do you think that could be a thing?
I think it's definitely going to be a thing. You can bet on it. I would guarantee it, because we're booking tours right now, so I know I'm going to be able to make that happen. As long as Whiskeys will have us, we'll be there.
Oh, that is so awesome. Keep in touch and let me know. So I will beg, borrow, and steal to be able to get there. Now I do.
And to let everybody know, you can go to our website, which is finaldrive.org. And there's a tour button, and it shows everything we've got coming up, and you can send us an email from there to request us in your town, all kinds of stuff. So keep an eye definitely on the tour dates, because we've got a lot coming up. So
you just pushed it, honey. You just told everybody. I do have a question from Claire in Scotland. She wants to know how do you keep your voice like that all the way through a show?
Well, I got a two-part answer for Claire. Claire, I want to say the first things first is if you look at a lot of our logos and our emblem that we have right now is a skull with this beard, and the artist is actually from Scotland. So I wanted to make that quick connection there to let you know that our art is actually from Scotland.
That's really awesome.
Yeah. So, but as far as the voice goes, it's tricky. Everything affects it. What you do in a day, what you eat, what you did the night before. But you just gotta warm up before you play, so you can at least be ready to go. At our level of touring, we run into all kinds of different scenarios when it comes to venues. Sometimes they're really shitty monitors and you can't hear yourself at all. Other times it's fantastic. So you just really got to gauge yourself. And sometimes you overdo it and you can blow it out, and you got to keep rolling with the punches. But for the most part, just get your warm-ups in, drink plenty of water, try to watch what you eat, and you should be good. Other than that, it's your human body. It's not, it's not invincible. So things can happen, but you just got to kind of treat it the best you can.
Totally awesome. Another thing, you said that your drummer's only like in his 20s. What about everybody else in the band? Is everybody, do you have like a wide range of ages there?
No, he's the young end. The rest of us are in our 30s, and so he's the young man, and so that's pretty much it. It's fun. I mean, you can't really tell. It's a total state of mind, really. It's wherever you are in your head. But and we're all brothers, so it doesn't really matter. But
exactly.
It's funny because he has little different of experiences, and it's kind of unique. But we're the three old dudes with the young guys, so it's a lot to keep up with the boy.
Oh, I bet so. Well, I mean, that way he doesn't get tired as quick playing all those drum solos and stuff, right?
That's right. And he would play a drum solo all goddamn night. I promise you that. Don't get me started.
My cousin plays drums, so I grew up listening to drums, and that's one of the things I always do is watch the drummer when I go to a concert. That's one of the things that I always watch is the drummer.
Yeah, it's an important element. It's probably the most important element. I mean, everything is the most important, so you can't really say it like that, but it is the backbone. It's what makes it happen. And if the drums suck, the band sucks.
Right.
And so, luckily we got a great guy behind the kit, and he does a great job every damn night,
So do you play any instruments, or do you just sing? Do you know how to play any instruments?
Yeah, I grew up playing guitar. That was the first kind of way into music. From early on, I was into music. It's just a part of my life forever. But I picked up to learn how to play the guitar, so you can kind of get a handle on. I don't know. I was just attracted to the instrument, and probably any guitar player definitely knows what I'm talking about. When you feel you're just attracted to an instrument, you have to play it.
Right, I definitely understand that.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go ahead and play. I want to go ahead and play another song here.
Great.
The song I want to play is "The Last Time." Can you tell me a little bit about that song?
Yeah. That was probably the third or fourth track that we worked on with Charlie, the producer, on the record. That was probably, we were demoing stuff, and then I think that one all came together in the studio, which was kind of cool. And it's a great tune. It's really punchy and in your face, and it's got this neat hook that we're trying out, a little different for the band as far as what we put out in the past. So it gives some new elements to us and our music, and it's just a damn fine song.
Awesome. Well, we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to make sure I say this right this time. We're going to go ahead and play "The Last Time" by Final Drive. Enjoy.
Don't step over the line. I should have known better. God damn, you were
All right, that was The Last Time by Final Drive. And we're still talking to Jordan, the lead singer for the band. Do you have anything like that you would like to anything that you'd like to tell your listeners, your fans?
What can I tell them? What can I say? I just if you like the songs that you heard so far, it'd be great to jump over our website, our Facebook page, say hello, tell us your favorite song, check out the new album, whatever you're on, if you're Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever your angle is, or if you like CDs and vinyl like we do, just go check out the record. The more people that hear it and the more people you tell, the further we can take this thing, and it really just comes down to each individual person. So go to our website, go to finaldrivedigdeeper.com and check out the tunes and share it and tell people, and that's how it's done.
Awesome. Well, that's really great. Claire wants me to tell you that if you do end up going to Scotland, she wants you to bring me with you.
Okay, fair enough. We'll see how we can make that work.
She also wants me to let you know that she loves the beards, and that's going to make it more... you will definitely have a new listener in my friend Claire.
We got her.
Okay, well, since you did want us to play Follow the Curse, give me a little bit of background on that song.
Yeah, so okay, that's a great tune. It's deeper in the album. It's one of my favorite tracks on the record right now. The riff I was telling you about is just a fun, kick-ass, chuggy riff that's been bouncing around the camp for a little bit, and it's finally showed up on an album. So it's a fun tune, and I don't know, check it out, see what everybody says. Write me and tell me what you think about it.
Cool. So, do you guys heard that? Let Jordan know what you think about this next song. It's called Follow the Curse. Go ahead. For the song. All right, and that was Follow the Curse by Final Drive. And we are still talking to Jordan, the lead singer, which is totally awesome. I've been having a great time talking to Jordan. Rose asked me a question.
Appreciate you having us.
She wants to know if giving you all those hookups for venues scores her some free merchandise.
Well, we'll see if we can get in them first. We got to get to you.
See, there you go. There you go. If they can get into him, Chris, then he'll talk about setting you up. How's that?
Yep.
All right. So I really do appreciate. I thought it was cool when I asked you if you wanted to be on the show. Some people are like, "No, you guys are nobody. We don't want to talk to you." And
what?
you just
Why would anyone say that? That sounds like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Like, you're talking about musicians that have said this? Like,
yeah,
that's
people,
like,
you know,
like,
people from, and we even play the bands.
Well, stay in the fucking basement then, brah.
What?
You know, that's fucked up.
Go ahead.
I actually,
go ahead, Brian. Tell me.
I actually contacted a guy on Facebook who friended me and asked me to like his music page.
Uh-huh.
So I said, hey, man, we run a internet radio show, but you guys like some airtime? And I got back, nah, it's okay. And I'm like, wait a minute, you're asking me to help promote your page, but yet you don't want to be on my show. Okay, well, whatever, dude.
Yeah, we kind of he is no longer our friend. We kind of unfriended him.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And unliked his stuff, and like, the heck with you, dude. Good luck.
You guys I'll call in anytime. Trust me. That's just silly. And you know what? It's not. It's okay, alarming, but not surprising, because we run into bands doing dumb shit every single night. So it's par for the course, I guess. But hey, we'll call in. And as a matter of fact, if we want to go around the band, I'll have each band member call in for another interview in the future. We'll do this shit all day long.
That's awesome. That would be totally cool. Let me know when the other guys are available. We'll be glad to have them on too.
We'll set that up. We'll set that up with everybody.
That's
and
totally
you'll get some
awesome.
really fun answers out of those guys for sure.
All right. Well, what are you? Go ahead and tell us what you're doing tonight. I know you're in a venue.
Yeah.
Go ahead and let us know what you're doing tonight.
We're playing in Chicago, technically kind of West Chicago. It's a bit in the suburbs, but our friends. This is kind of a wild night. We're playing at a club called the Cairo Ale House. It's pretty cool. A great beer selection. Great. Looks like the sound and the stage is going to be pretty kick-ass. But all our friends from Rockford, Illinois, they rented a giant charter bus and piled it full of pretty much everybody from Rockford, and they drove to West Chicago and pretty much have taken over this venue.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's what we're up against tonight, so it should be a rager. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're here for tonight in West Chicago, and then we're home for the next week, and then we're back out again. So again, like I said, just keep going to the website finaldrive.org and check out our tour dates. You'll see where we're going.
Where next?
Oh yeah, where are you playing next after tonight? Where are you going next?
The next show is we're doing a Missouri show. We're going to be in Joplin, Missouri. Is the next show.
Awesome. So close to home. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We're doing some stuff next week in St. Louis, and then the Joplin show is the week following. So March is kind of a broken up month. We're doing kind of like these 3-day jaunts, and then some stuff in between. And then in April, we've got another larger tour coming up. So
cool.
Keep an eye out for that.
Totally cool. Well, yeah, definitely. I do appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to talk to me,
anytime.
Little Miss Nobody Me.
No, I wouldn't say that at all. You guys are running a show and you're telling people about music, and people are listening, and that's somebody to me.
Well, I've really, like I said, I have been really excited about talking to you today. We're going to go ahead and play 6 Feet Down. What's that song all about?
Yeah, that's just another one of those pulling out the rock and roll element of Final Drive right there. We just finished the video. It's on Music Choice. If anybody has the cable channels or the app, you can watch it on there. And then I think Monday it'll be on YouTube. So that's just a fun song about dying.
That's what I got the whole 6 Feet Down thing. That was my first thought. Okay, so let's listen to 6 Feet Down.
Well, thanks for having me. Let's do it.
6 feet down in this hole. 6 feet down.
mixed with black metal. It's
Give-
the craziest combo of the style I've heard, and it's some dude out of New York, I think. So look it up. It's on iTunes and all that shit right now. It's called Zeal and Ardor. And,
So we're getting a
and
plug
since you're,
live
since
right
you're
now.
a metalhead,
There you
I want to get your take on it. See
Well,
if
you just plugged them live, Jordan, because 6 Feet Down just ended. So you basically plugged them live.
You got me talking.
That's all right, honey. Not a problem.
Well,
All
anyway,
right.
so hopefully everybody enjoyed that with 6 Feet Down, and Brian and I were just discussing some new music that came out. So everybody check that out too. And in the meantime, you can go to finaldrive.org and check out our new record and say hello on Facebook.
There you go. Well, thanks again so much for joining us here tonight, Jordan. It was awesome
Anytime.
talking to you. I look forward to
Anytime.
getting the stickers and stuff in the mail. Thanks so much.
You got to keep spreading the word for us, man. We love you and appreciate you. So crank it up.
Not a problem, hon. Thank you very
All right,
much.
you guys
You have a
have a-
great rest of your night. Have a good show.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful night, you guys, as well. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Ravens Not Music on Ripper Radio.
Ripper